Good morning. Hi, love. How you doing? Hey, Will. My voice is still not doing 100%, so I'm trying to take it easy. But hi, how are you? Oh man. Well, thank you for the worky lurk. I'm trying to get comfortable again. Trying to fluff up my pillows. It's been a couple days. I missed ya. Missed y'all. I just noticed while I was turning this on today that the background changed. I think it changes based on like where you are at in like the game. So since we're near the end of the game, we're on that little beach thing instead of like the velvet cushion crap. I thought that was kind of cool. Have I looked at that additional content stuff before? I don't even know. I kind of want to go back. No benefits to claim. Oh, come on. That's so mean. Oh, but we got a gallery. Kitty. Baby kitty. That's it? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like... Oh, poor Romeo. You can tell Geppetto put a lot of hate into this one. Like, why the fuck would he put the exhaust near his thighs? He's like, I could make it a fart, exhaust pipe, thing, but you know, let's just do it around his thighs. But you could tell he was tempted. And then this poor woman got a thong. Goodness gracious, you poor dear. Perpetual wedgie. I am so sorry. And then we got Carlo Puppet. So, like, supposedly that's his actual skin on there. And then Geppetto just replaced what he could with the puppet pieces. So, like, that means he tugged his skin over that hand. It's just like, try to glove it up. Oh, thank you for the 30 stream streak! It's so... It's strange to think about because, like, you know, we have the puppet that's supposedly supposed to be really close to Carlo, and then you compare this. If he was trying to make it as close to Carlo as possible, I think he failed. Like, I think he tried to make the puppet body as best as he could, but, like, needed a lot of room for the components to, like, you know, replace his organs. So he just stretched the skin as best as he could because, like, unless Carlo was older than what we're made to believe, this does not look like Carlo. Because, like, Romeo is the same age, right? The Romeo proportions look fine, right? You could convince me that part of this, you know, was the Romeo equivalent. You cannot convince me that this broad-ass chest and shoulders was once actually Carlo. Yeah, I think he fucked up and just pulled it as tight as he could over an actual puppet body, like one of the butler puppets, and did a really shitty job, which again is so surprising for Geppetto, since he's clearly a perfectionist. Yeah, those proportions are driving me nuts. Like, this looks like a withered old man with a farmer's tan. Maybe a farmer's physique. This does not look anything like Carlo. So why would this be puppet one? Like, Geppetto, are you seriously saying this was your first best attempt? Again, I realize that your son was half rotted at this point, but what did you do? Did you have to shave his head too? Or the petrification disease really fucked up with Carlo, and that was what was left. And, like, the petrification disease, like, evolved, air quotes, poor Carlo, and he died during the result of it, and that's like really was what was left of him. Thus, he looked nothing like his old self. That makes sense. But Geppetto thought, "Oh yeah, I need his old flesh in order to do this right. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to work with what I got." Poor Carlo. This one looks so derpy. Look at its eyes. Why is your skin blue, ma'am? I thought you were still, or was she suffering from the disease too? I don't know. I didn't really pay attention. I was too busy worrying about Romeo. But yeah, I gotta take better care of my voice from now until March, because otherwise I'll be sounding like Vanitas at the convention instead of Sora. My stick! No! My poor stick! Oh, it's a nose. I was like, is that supposed to be a skull at the bottom? Like, no, that's the nostrils. That's his nose. That's messed up. Ye old Gumblade. Alright, this I want to take a closer look at. Like, what even is it? I love it so much, but what even is it? Who came up with this and why? Look at all that welding that had to be done there. And just part of it held together with wire. Why, we don't know. It's just there. And we couldn't spare any extra tape for the handle. And the little pinwheel on the bottom is extremely necessary. It's beautiful. Alrighty. All right, we were rescuing Japapa. Pray for me. I don't think I remember the controls. Squeeze me, you're annoying. heart's still a little fried though, but you know, we're gonna take it easy. You can probably hear it. How you doing? How you feeling? I was just saying, from here until March, you know, I gotta stop doing that to my voice. Otherwise, I'm gonna sound like Vanitas instead of Sora at the convention. How are you? How's Mr. Biscuit? Is he recovering okay? Good, glad to hear it. I missed you guys. I got a lot of writing done. I was thinking about doing another writing stream, but I'm starting to see a trend where I do a lot of talking during the writing streams, and I should probably stop doing that. Or at least not do that at the moment. Like, that's how we ended up like this, or I ended up like this in the first place, so... Historically speaking, it has not been good for my voice. Ouch. Ouch. Feels floaty. I'm not sure how to describe it. Like, I don't know if my controller didn't sync up very well or something, but I don't know, something feels a little strange. Am I heavy? I'm slightly heavy? I just can't put my little finger on it. Maybe it's because I haven't played in a while. I just don't know what it feels like anymore. I feel off center. Almost. And then... he's running. Yeah, I'm not sure how else to describe it, but it's something just feels strange. Yeah, like that. I would fully expect to for that to vibrate the controller. That nothing happened. I don't know. I don't know. I thought you could, like, sync it like you could with the Wiimote, but I don't think so. Let's see here. Points! Ouch. Maybe he looks weird to me because he doesn't have his trench coat on. Probably a stretch, but he does feel kind of naked without a trench coat. handsome. Don't fall off the edge! Don't fall off the edge! Well, boy, it's making me nervous. Alright, one at a time. Bad! Bad doggy. But yeah, this throat thing couldn't have come at a worse time. So, like, because I work around, metal and everything, you know, there's always a fear of tetanus. Now, I did, get an updated fucking, vaccine about 4 or 5 years ago. And at work I cut myself with a fucking nail that was supposed to be holding some plywood together. And one of the things that's a symptom of tetanus is lockjaw, difficulty swallowing, and sore throat. So I'm over here like in like a stiff smile and something like that, or something like that. And I'm over here like, oh my god. Like, I'm trying not to freak out, but, you know, I'm over here with what I'm pretty damn sure is just, jaw and, you know, throat fatigue over here, but I'm like, is it tetanus? But again, since I'm vaccinated, it's highly unlikely. But it's like, oh my god, it's like in the back of my mind. And I cleaned the wound, like, right away. Got the antibacterial soap all in there. And it was just and it's like a deep scratch, but I wouldn't call it a puncture, which is, you know, it's all that stuff. But like, it's, you know, that little feeling in the back of your mind that's like, is it? Could it be? You know, I hate it. I don't like thinking that. I don't like it at all. So I do have a weird twinge going on the right side of my mouth, but that's also where I had dental surgery, so... Of course I can. You're right. And I know you're right. But it's like, oh my god. It just sucks how many, like, illnesses there are with, like, not so many steps before it's like, yeah, and if you get any further than this, you die. So it's like, lockjaw, difficulty swallowing, and then muscle spasms, and then, arching your back a lot, and then death. I'm like, but I'm sore all the time. Fuck. I'm trying to rearrange my pillow here because, my little heartless antenna are getting in the way. I'm like, what's poking me on this pillow? Oh, it's his antenna. It's his ears. No, 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 no. Cool. Where am I? Well, shit. I guess these guys don't appreciate me dropping in. Dear Valentinus Molnad, as a result of the last summit, we venerable families decided to actively sponsor the Zelator laboratory construction plan. There are still those who oppose, but it won't be too hard to persuade them. The only possible variable is that they won't give any information about the lab. Being careful is a good thing, but we're the ones who provide the funding, so we don't want any uncertainties. We should never just watch. Old families hate being looked down the most. You alchemists know and handle so many things. I had no idea that place known as the Devil's Pit had so much value. But when a gold mine or a secret is revealed, you can't put the cat back in the bag. Don't worry about the construction workers. We'll take care of it real clean. Don't forget, if you look down or try to trick us, it's not only the workers who will disappear. Till the next time I see you, I'm looking forward to our beneficial exchange. In the name of the old houses, Wolf. Do you read all these books yourself? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Not good. Where are you aiming, dear? What the fuck? Sister Alchemist orders you cannot be completed. She will be with us through her noble sacrifice. Sister Aldrich. Did I know who that is? Does she have blue hair? Is this important lore, or is this just another body? Why is she on a shrine? I need to know. Hold on. How do you spell your name? Hold on. Hey, how do you spell your name? Excuse me. How do you spell your name? I already forgot. How do you spell it? Oh, Drade. Okay. Huh. Liquor. There we go. Oh, fuck. No, I don't want a TikTok. Nope, no answers. I fell down again. That sucks. It's so strange. I don't remember this at all. And we're only here because I fell. So, like, where am I? It's exciting, but I'm also like, huh. Thank you for the big oopsie. Like, what's that down there? First discovery, Camille. She's probably the first puppet with an ego found by the Order. Before that, Ergo was seen as just a travel expense for a holy journey of the Order. It was God's gift, but they didn't know that it was truth itself. However, God gave us fools the revelation for our enlightenment. It was God's miracle that Camille was made into a maid puppet. Despite being in the early phase when the design was rudimentary, Camille caught and saved a baby who fell from a crib. Such functionality was nowhere to be found in the puppet design. Her appearance and years lived were similar, so it was probably easier for her to manifest an ego. After hurriedly collecting Camille to launch an investigation, the Order found out that she understood language and received a message from her: "Send me back to my child." By interrogating and taking Camille apart, the Order had opened the door to a new possibility. Later, means of control such as the Grand Covenant emerged, but it was a small problem compared to this discovery. Ergo is not a simple power stone. It embraces life. Through Ergo, we can open the door to eternal life. Awaken, evolve, ascend. With this discovery, humankind will achieve immortality. That was Carlo's mommy. Just making sure, because I feel a little lost. Usually... Oh, I'm glad you got your refund. I am so sorry. Yeah. I am so sorry about that it was a scam. That's so unfortunate. It's a weird thing, you know, so many other people clearly bought from this person, so it's like, did they ever tell you if it was like a stolen account, or like, did they investigate, or they're just like, oh, too bad, so sad, here's your money back? Like, did we get any answers? I'm glad they were super quick about it, but... It's so disheartening. Like, how do you trust anybody? Yeah, I'm sure they'll investigate it, because, like, that's a huge chunk of money, but they didn't tell you what they knew, or if anything. That sucks. Because, like, it'd be nice if, you know, we had answers about that. That way you know, like, what warning signs to look for next, you know what I mean? Ouch. I fall down. I fall down a lot. So, you know how I've been reading, like, the BL novels? The, the husky and his beloved white cat, Shizen, has released the, 10th novel, and I've had it for about a month, and I haven't been able to bring myself to read it because, like, it's been so sad, and I'm afraid of my heart getting torn into more shreds. So I've been putting it off for, like, when I can just sit down and read it. I was saving it in case, like, the power went out, so I would have something to read. And then, I've heard whispers that it is a happy ending, and they did something funny to eliminate the age gap. But that's all I've allowed myself to hear. But even so, there are apparently a lot of tears to get to that happy ending, so I'm like... Well, in this case, Shizen means teacher, so, and there were some time travel shenanigans that went on. So, so the teacher was like 25 and was looking after the student, but he was like 15 or something like that, or even younger than that. But like started getting the feels for him at 15, all the way up, and then bad shit happened at 19, and then I think somebody was 33 when some hardcore effery went down. I think so the student, like, filled with so much hate over something or other, like took over the world basically, and kidnapped his own teacher and basically made him his concubine and tortured him for years. And then when the teacher died, he was like, well, I got nothing to live for. So he too died, and then he was isekai'd back into his younger self at 19. So he was like a 33-year-old man in the body of a 19-year-old, so in a way he's kind of matured already. And he's like, oh my god, I have a newfound lease on life, like, I can redo it all over again, make sure my teacher doesn't hate me, and, like, we could maybe legitimately fall in love and live happily ever after. And also, the man I actually was in love with, maybe I could save him from dying, which would have made me angry at my teacher to begin with. Plot twist, the guy that he had a major crush on, who was supposed to be the one he was trying to save, was the one who caused all of this disdain in the first place. Who is calling me? Shit, fuck. Well, that is freaky when a debt consolidation program calls you up and then lists off your social security number. Yeah, the guy was speaking very fast. He's like, you know, just want to let you know that this is not a telemarketer thing, blah, 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 blah. You know, you asked for help with your debt consolidation, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, and he's like, by the way, your social security, blah, 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 blah. And didn't give me a chance to even confirm nor deny what it even was. And just kept going. He's like, well, who is the one you got your number with, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, look, I'm just gonna let you know, I am working with somebody. I appreciate your call. Bye. Okay. Like, I didn't know what else to do. It's like, it's nothing sacred. Like, I don't think there's much they can do with your social security number, but, like, I'm not entirely certain either. Not gonna lie, he looked really sexy doing that. Oh, don't fall. I feel lost. I already feel lost. Ow, 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 ow! Motherfucker. Keep your juices away from me. I know that will break if I walk on it, so I'm not gonna fall for it. Thank you. Hello.
Oh my, an actual factual guest. I bid you welcome, puppet of Geppetto.
Chipapa.
This is our first face-to-face meeting, isn't it? And I hope you weren't too attached to the rhyming. It gets to be a chore without the transmitter to help. Welcome to my sanctum of riddles.
It's lovely.
I admit I did not really expect you to make this journey in person. Oh, the havoc you must have wreaked along the way. Was there much blood other than what's all over you?
Yeah, maybe oil.
I know all about those alchemist cowards. Hiding away on their island, growing more monstrous by the day, refusing to acknowledge either fact that they are hiding or that they are monsters.
You're on that island, buddy.
And how about you? Is this the real you? Or are you still practicing the liar's art as only you can?
That is a deep question.
You must answer. The question is simple, but I repeat, you must answer. And that answer will show what or who you are. Who you have decided to be. Now listen closely and heed the king's speech, or the answer to this one will stay out of reach. Are you a puppet or a human being? Which one are you? Are you
Puppet.
so disappointing? After coming so far, enduring so much, doing so much, killing and maiming and saving and loving, why in the name of blessed ergo would you shackle yourself once more?
Alternate endings.
Please. You know it as well as I do, as we all do. We are human. We may live within the medium of ergo and bodies of wood and metal, but we are human beings. We live. We think, we love, we hate. We are alone, like all human beings. They have locked us in the prison they call puppetry. I learned this truth long, long ago. That is why I've been exacting my revenge against them all ever since. Blood and revenge, revenge and blood. It is the only thing that truly drives me. And it was so much fun. You, Geppetto's puppet. You're the puppet who embraced living and fought to stay that way. I thought you would... Oh, but if you don't understand me, then... who will? So, our little shadow plays over, puppet. Take this as a souvenir. And you can throw yourself onto a bonfire or just go straight to hell. It does make things a bit more fun. You have to laugh, right?
I don't feel sorry at all. I'm not giving him the satisfaction.
The play's over. You don't have to go home or straight to hell. Well, that would be my choice. But you can't stay here. Not if you want to live. Aren't you curious, huh? Don't you want to know? Oh. Of course you do. Delicious. Time is all I have left. But your time is limited, Geppetto boy. I will gladly waste every moment you have if you like. It's your life. So, come on. Now or never. This tower is absorbing all the ergo in Krat. It was built in this precise location because it's the most efficient place in the world to study and use ergo wavelengths. But it's not even about me. Or you, either. This is about the goddess in the tower. Now she, ooh, is worth saving. Her powers are impossible. Her knowledge is endless. She is more, well, awakened than any of us. And you see, she has so much power. It's not like she'll miss just a little.
You know you're awesome when even the deranged murderer psychopath puppet thinks you're worth saving.
Why bother? Well, I was bored. Is there any more human motivation in all the world?
Fair enough.
What if I made a puppet of a human? The way they made humans. Of puppets. What could possibly be more fun? More suitable? The play's over. Ah, your eyes are sharper than your wit. You found the gift I left behind. Wasn't it a sight to behold, huh? I learned from an alchemist when I
That's the
serve
thing. I don't know
pain.
what gift he's referring to.
Thanks to him and his surprisingly low pain threshold, I learned the location of their secret island. Humanity sullied its own sanctum long before I found it.
Ow! Tips, what do you want?
Blasphemed against itself, against us.
He poked me in the back. Buddy,
I
go
blame
get
God. But I'm an artist. Murderer is a word the humans use to restrain us, to make us refuse our strength and power. I'm an artist. An artist of blood. I have to admit, sullying that particular sanctum was, well, fun. Even now, the memory is enough to make me
What sanctum is he
shudder with
talking about?
something approaching joy. If only I could relive that triumph. The plays. Vanini. A beautiful fool, but a fool nonetheless. A mere slip of a boy when I met him, huh? And did he ever thank me for making him an orphan with my bare hands? For giving him everything he has on a silver platter by removing the dead weight holding him back. Huh. Of course I'm not sorry. It was a delectable murder. Of the many, many I have committed since, the Vaninis, they have to be my personal favorites. They engineered the very first automated puppets. Enslaved puppets without even understanding what they'd done. I didn't go there to take revenge for what his parents did. I mainly just wanted to slaughter them because they were so damned happy. What a great memory. In their last moments, they begged me not to kill their child. So I didn't. I'm not a machine. I have free will. I made a choice in the heat of the moment. And it was a choice driven by that most human of emotions. Curiosity. If the child survived, would he be traumatized for life? Become a coward, a vengeful puppet-hating bigot, a despairing wretch? Would he fling himself into the sea? Would he remember the devil that orphaned him before his eyes was a puppet? Would he remember Arlecchino? Not surprisingly, the alchemists and people of the workshop were as artless as I expected, concealing the truth. Thanks to them, I get to see Manini endure twice as much pain. I cannot control myself. Oh, it's so satisfying. Manini is one of my greatest accomplishments. Perhaps even my masterpiece. I suppose I can return this. I've held on to my little souvenir for quite some time. Tell him it's a little something to remember me by.
Wait a minute, wait. Okay, so the thing he's talking about, he's talking about this gift or whatever. Uh, Everybody says they think he's supposed to be referring to bodies and like all these sanctums that these rooms that we're in, but for some reason in game you don't see any bodies. Now it's possible that he's been in here so long that the bodies he's referring to are just no longer there by the time we get to them. But yeah, everybody's confused by what he means by that.
Over.
Bye bye. Pull the lever, crunk. Ow. Like, what did I do to deserve that, buddy? I just got here. Oh, nope. Well, I thought I could take a shortcut, but clearly I can't. I'm not lost, not at all. Nope.
Whoa! Is that you? Wow, you're really something. Seriously, that's impressive. How did you follow me all the way here? Fighting is always my last choice, you know? But you're not getting anywhere near my sister, friend. You'll have to go through me first. And I actually thought we were friends. Was any of that true? In the end, I really don't care. There's only one reason we were given a mission. I'll let you go if you give me gold coin fruit. Aha! I had a feeling we might eventually see eye to eye. I like you. Don't trust you yet, but I'm a cat. I'm slow to trust.
Fair enough.
I'm sick of it.
Hi,
I'm
Tim.
sick of Krat. Sick to death of just surviving. Hurting, stealing, kidnapping.
Kidnapping!
Surviving. When the hell does it end? My sister and I are going to leave for a different city. Get my eyesight back. A fresh new start as a family. And you have to know, that old man, Geppetto, is safe. We were never gonna hurt him.
Maybe you should have.
Please, just let my sister go. Ultimately, we want the same thing. And you have to know, that old man, Geppetto, is safe. We were never gonna hurt him. So please, just let my sister go. Ultimately, we want the same thing.
Donuts? Tibby, what do you want? What does Tibby want? Does Tibby want the same thing? Chipapa. What is it, baby? What is it? 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 Well, you don't want pets. I know what he's upset about. He knows that, somehow, because he always does know, that if packages come for me, give me the donut, Papa. No one gets boom-boomed. Exactly. He knows that the package has arrived, and he's like, Mother, go get it. Somehow he just always knows. And I just got an email notification saying that my package is here. But I'm gonna wait a minute, because... You wanna know why? Because the mailman's still there. And I hate going and talking to the mailman when he's clearly trying to get his job finished. He does. He is bothering me yesterday You know, and I managed to get back to sleep, and then when I woke up to, like, leave, I found, like, water was leaking by the front door. I don't know how it got there. I had, I did have water bottles by the front door. Maybe one of them got punctured, but I think he was trying to tell me, Mom, the floor's wet! That probably would have been a good time to take out the trash, too, but I didn't think of that. He's good at reminding me about that, too, but, you know, sometimes you just don't want to get up. Look at all these shiny points I have. Oy. I don't like this part at all. You guys remember, I was in this dungeon for days! You would think I now know my way around, but I'm not entirely certain. Ow! Can you stop it with the tongue lashing? I would appreciate that. Yeah, Peachy, that blue sky thing, that was strange. Yeah, I was getting lots of boop, 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 boops on my, my phone, because, like, the Blue Sky app doesn't have a thing where you can turn off notifications yet, or at least not that I can see. Maybe it has and I need to update, but, like, I finally look at all my notifications, and it's like, you got 21 new followers now, and I'm like, what the fuck? What did I do? All I did was post a selfie. I mean, it was a cute selfie, that's why I posted it, but still. This dungeon has books! Whatever is making that awful sound, I want to kill it first. It sounds like the noises I used to make as a kid because I thought I was being funny. Okay, I see that. Why? My phone keeps going off, and it's like, I saw the notification. You don't need to beep again, but it's just, it's Blue Sky going off. It's and the icon is just slow to show up. Like, speaking of Blue Sky. Nope, nope. Come down here and fight me like a puppet. Man, I now have to figure out how to get back up there. Okay, so that's the front door. Damn it! My points! My goodies! Okay, so that's the other basement. That's a lot of bodies. You know, one of these would look like an obvious archway. Like with a gate. There we go. Well, hello again. Let me go, let me go, let me go. I've got no strength to make me frown. Oh boy. It's so weird when the butterfly keeps the arrows inside of it. Hey! Uh. What's worse is that I can't even pick up my packages right now, even if I wanted to, because there's no pause button. Hi, Emerald. Yes, Eliza, whoopsie. Except it's just Wing right now, because her voice still hurts. Excuse me. Gooey. Gooey Morty, how are you, Emerald Knight? shall bathe in your blood. Your bluey, bluey blood. Has this always been there? Think of all the backtracking I could have saved myself if I knew that was there. So much leveling up. And more opportunity to lie and be a bad puppet. I mean, a good puppet, but a bad boy. Or something. I don't know. I've lost the plot somewhere. Look at his little hips go. With a trench coat, I don't think we get to see how much swagger he has. Look at it. So much swagger.
The toy? But how? The toy my parents made me. You've met him. Arlecchino. We had just watched one of my favorite films, I remember. I begged them to make me the warrior from it. If I hadn't, would my parents still be alive? Would we have been untouched by that murderous puppet? I've always blamed myself. It's a hell of a burden for a child, that kind of guilt. So I hung on. I hung on to the Grand Covenant. I wanted to use it to keep people safe. You know, in many ways, I envy you. Your strength. Thank you for this. Talk about closure. I always welcome friends. Oh, how long do you think it will take me to decipher it? Time me.
2 seconds.
Ecco! All done, and all yours. For a layman, it would have been a tough nut to crack, even for a replica. Child's play for me, of course. I bet you could make a fortune by solving the code behind it all. But why the Grand Covenant, I wonder? Apologies, my friend. I became lost in thought. Please take it.
At the House of Ani.
No matter what fate serving her, welcome to her.
Stalker, please.
I'm gonna take a quick potty break, and then I'm gonna get my package, so I'll be right back. Everybody get up and stretch! Thank you for the big blim. Sorry, I'm about to go out to get the mail. 1 second. Okay, package retrieved. Sorry about the long wait, y'all. I had cheese and crackers for breakfast, thinking, you know, be nice and light on my tummy, and I could start stream. Apparently Tummy did not like that very much. Oh my gosh. What'd you all have for breakfast or lunch? And/or all the above? What have you consumeth today? Oh, Peachy's gonna start streaming soon. Chibi! What is it with you and that fucking keyboard? Leave it alone! I think part of the reason why my voice hasn't recovered very well yet is because of you! All fucking day. Meow! 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 Ow! 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 Avocados. And every day, every time, it's like, what is it, baby? What do you need, darling? Why are you crying? Because he's, like, been so quiet. You know, it's been nice. And now all of a sudden he's like, no! Yeah, he was whining yesterday when I was writing because he wanted to listen to Peachy, so. But we have been watching Peachy, so that's not different. Nose.
Apparently, I must remain in this room. Be careful out there, won't you?
Chipapa. Like, think of the effort they went through to hang this up. Like, it's just in the wall. See, even the game devs didn't even put like a hook for the rope to hang on from. It's just in the wall. Look at it. It's just in the wall. The rope just is in the wall. They didn't even bother. Did you think I wouldn't look? Also, they put a chimney sweep pole up there for some reason.
Might I have a moment, puppet of Geppetto? Ah, good.
Puppet of Papa?
I was a bit concerned my voice wouldn't even reach you. It has been so very long since I spoke out of turn. You see, I too have been awakened. I have an ego, as Master Vanini would say. And I have been this way for some time. At least since Master Lorenzini was a child. He had no
What?
one else. you
Is
see.
it treat time?
His parents. I'm sure you've heard of their terrible fate.
Drew up this touching moment.
And he had to see it all. But Master
Your kibbles.
Lorenzini is stronger than most people suspect. A puppet was the killer. We both knew it. But if we had told the authorities, they might have removed me from the household as well. The young master would have been alone if I had been taken away. If only I could have saved them. Now I atone for that failure by thinking only of Master Vanini's prosperity and happiness.
But even I did not realize how deeply he still held that trauma. How badly that murderous puppet had scarred his soul.
Yeah, that's pretty traumatic.
You have set him free. I cannot thank you enough. I am not accustomed to sharing such thoughts or feelings. But when it involves Master Vanini,
Linguini.
please accept this gift as it truly comes from the heart. My own. We will always roll out the red carpet.
Do you have a
for
P organ too that you want to
at the
give
House
me?
of Vanini.
Because your papa wants to take mine. You don't suppose he actually gave me a chunk of his own heart, given that what Ergo is, do ya? I'd feel bad. So what the crazy puppet was saying was that, Ergo, since it's all people, and is what is powered, what is used to power the puppets, is that, in essence, all puppets are actually people, but it is the Covenant, Geppetto's rules, that keeps them from acting out against, on their own will. Now, most of them are saying that you're only a person if you, if your ego awakens, such as that Butler was saying, but the psychopath is saying, no, we're all people just stuck in these shells made of metal and wood, but the only reason they can't act out on their own is because of the Covenant. Which is even scary to think about, you know, when you get down to it, like... So, like, all the puppets, whether they've been awakened or not, officially could be actual people, but they're forced to follow orders because of Geppetto's Covenant rules, because of the programming. Or, you know, it could just be the psychopath messing with us. Or it could be, like, they're all human just waiting to wake up. Is there any treasure down there? basically what I'm saying is the implication has the potential to be very, 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 very extra bad. Am I looking at that creature's butthole? I think I am. Thank you, Peachy! I love your face. I'll see you soon, okay? I love you. I'll give you a choop, and a choop, and a choop, choop, choop. Yeah, probably whenever we get to the next save point. Hey, 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 I'm talking! So rude. Oops. I thought I had that. No! What was that? What was that? Oh, my Gumi. Can you heal, please? I was hitting the heal button, I was changing the weapon, I was trying to hit all the things, but... he was like, nah, I don't feel like it. Maybe he's entering his rebellious phase. Anybody see that one Pinocchio parody cartoon back in the day? That was on like College Humor or whatever. Pinocchio's like, oh, Geppetto, my nose should be growing all the time, because I've been living a lie. Surprise, Pinocchio's trans! You're alive, Pinocchio. One day I'm gonna be a real girl. Girl? Oh, Geppetto, my nose should be growing all the time, because I've been living a lie. Ouch. Geppetto was like, what the heck, blah, 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 blah. And then Jiminy's like, don't you want her to be happy? And then Geppetto's like, look, Pinocchio, what you're asking for, it's a very complicated procedure. Heal, damn it! If you don't mind! Thank you. And Pinocchio's like, no problem. I got that figured out already. And he points to a wood chipper. And then Geppetto's like, how about I just get you some dresses and you wear them around the house? Fuck! A disruption juice. Oh no. So much for my voice. And Pinocchio's like, fuck you, use the wood chipper. And he's like, I'm going to Pleasure Island. Don't wait up. And the Geppetto's like crying in the corner, oh, my hard work. You can't do that, it's not natural, blah, blah, blah. And then Blue Fairy's like, you know what's not normal? An old man hang out in this workshop making little boy penises out of wood. Just making me think it's your papa. Come on, Pete! Hit it! Just don't fall. So tired of falling. Short stream, but my hands are already cramping up. Sorry, guys. Let's raid Peachy. We got to a good save point. I'm happy. Hope you'll have a fantastic day. I'll see you tomorrow if all goes well. Remember, today is Wednesday, so tell a friend that you... Wednesday is Friends Day. Tell a friend you love them, okay? I love you. Bye!